There is a tendency, especially in the popular press, to concentrate on the negative effects of immigration. In that context, this lecture listing the benefit it brings to more developed nations is much needed and very welcome. It is also, I might add, delivered in a lively and amusing style. Legal writing is usually less discursive than writing in other humanities subjects, and precision is more important than variety. Sentence structure should not be too complex. It is usually unnecessary to make extensive use of adjectives or adverbs, and consistency of terms is often required. Weakness in electronics, auto and gas station sales dragged down overall retail sales last month, but excluding those three categories, retailers enjoyed healthy increases across the board, according to government figures released Wednesday. Moreover, December sales numbers were also advised higher. Researchers have conducted a study that has determined a role that a critical protein plays in the development of hair cells. These hair cells are vital for hearing. Some of these cells amplify sounds that come into the ear, and others transform sound waves into electrical signals that travel to the brain. First-year university students have designed and built a groundbreaking electric car that recharges itself. 50 students from the University of Sydney's Faculty of Engineering spent 5 months working together bits of plywood, foam and fiberglass to build the Mango concept car. along with customary classes on subjects such as finance, accounting, and marketing. Today's MBA students are enrolling on courses for environmental policy and stewardship. Indeed, more than half of business schools require a course in environmental sustainability. The well-being, prosperity, and sustainability of the human enterprise relies on the functioning of Earth's natural systems and their complex physical, chemical and biological processes. Water is a central theme in terrestrial, oceanic, atmospheric, agricultural and industrial systems alike. Yellow is considered as the most optimistic color, yet surprisingly, people lose their tempers most often in yellow rooms and babies will cry more. The reason may be that yellow is the hardest color for us to take in, so it can be overpowering if overused. Nowadays the use of electronic computers has led to far more complex computing. Modern-day computing is not just about the operation and use of computers. The electrical processes that take place within computer hardware, as well as the theoretical concepts and logical surrounding computers, are all associated with modern-day computing. Researchers have developed electronic blood vessels that can be actively tuned to address subtle changes in the body after implantation. The blood vessels, made of a metal polymer conductor membrane that's flexible and biodegradable. Along with all that they have in common, infants also show unique individual traits. Some are more active than others. Some are more sociable, and some are more interested in the world around them. Infants early on show consistent differences in friendliness and anxiety level, which form part of their early character. Studying art history at postgraduate level will depend on your understanding of painting, sculpture, and architecture. Choose a critical engagement with some of the keys fairly and approaches developed to interpret and explain the work of art from the Renaissance to the present day. You will learn to study independently and undertake appropriate research. If a country can specialize in a certain area, then can benefit from economies of scale and lower average cost. This is especially true in the industry with high fixed costs that require a high level of investment. The benefit of the economy of scale will ultimately lead to lower prices for consumers and with efficiency for exporting firms. A unique characteristic of online shopping environments is that they allow vendors to create retail interfaces with highly interactive features. One desirable form of interactivity from a consumer perspective is the implementation of sophisticated tools to assist shoppers in their purchase decisions by customizing the electronic shopping environment to their individual preferences. The fact is that those different types of services affect many different dimensions of the well-being of people, and defining human well-being is also extremely challenging. However, we identified that there are certain items that provide you basic material for life, whether it be food, shelter or happiness. As to the Industrial Revolution, one cannot dispute today the fact that it has succeeded in inaugurating in a number of countries the level of mass prosperity which was undreamt of in the days preceding the Industrial Revolution. The border itself between Mexico and the United States is fraught with a mix of urban and desert terrain and spans over 1,900 miles. Both the uninhabited areas of the border and urban areas are where the most drug trafficking and illegal crossings take place. We've spent a lot of money over the last 70 years on flood control, and it's protected millions of people and has saved Earth billions of dollars. We've built dams to hold back the water, we've built levees to keep the water off the people, and we've raised the ones that were originally started in 1718.